Hi, this is the review of our main shoot.
We created a WhatsApp chat.
Yeah, so this enabled us to communicate when we weren't at school.
About all our filming days and what we needed and everything.
And if anyone had like a problem with a day, we could just reschedule it without having to like wait till we get back to school and stuff like that.
Yeah, and before half term we like set out exact dates when we were all free, so it was all organised. But then obviously, if we couldn't do those dates, we would use the WhatsApp chat to communicate and
Reschedule.
solve this. Yeah.
And with transport, me and Emma can drive. It's an easy option to do because it meant that we didn't have to pay money for public transport and we had no time limit on when we had to leave.
Yeah, it was just generally easier.
Yeah. About transport as well, that like the locations we were shooting at weren't that far away, so driving wasn't like an inconvenience.
Yeah, it was quite an easy drive anyway.
Yeah. So in terms of equipment, we had 2 cameras, which meant that we could
Get more footage.
Yeah, and different angles as well.
Yeah.
And for actors, obviously, I was in it.
Made it all
was
a
just,
lot easier.
Yeah, we obviously didn't have to get
We didn't have to
people.
communicate with someone outside of our group and try and fit them in.
Yeah.
Yes. And also, like, I knew what we wanted,
Yeah.
so I could just...
And with like costumes and makeup and everything, before the filming days, Emma would come to one of our houses like a lot earlier so we could plan all the outfits and makeup so everything was perfect
Yes.
for filming.
Props, we referred to the storybook before, so we knew which props we needed. So, like, for one day, we needed Ben, which is Alex's dog, so we'd obviously plan it out to make sure we
could
had him.
get him there.
Yeah. So basically, we wanted to shoot in the night time, so this is obviously an issue that we had because we needed to make sure that the camera settings were set in a way that
We could
the
get like
footage
high
would still
quality.
be high quality. Yes, we had to make sure that we did that. And also with the public, people would walk in front of the camera, so we had to make sure that there was a space so that we could
So it was like
film it, so
obvious
it's
who we
obviously-
were trying
yeah.
to film.
And also sometimes they would look at the camera, which makes it look unrealistic and artificial, so we had to make sure that we were doing it in kind of a secure location.
Plus, like in terms of like location, we were going to check like the weather beforehand, and like.
So that if
Yeah,
it was bad, we would do it another day, reschedule it, because we don't want rain or anything like that. But we didn't really need loads of sun, so
We just wanted
didn't
to
really
make
have
sure
that.
that it wasn't raining because that would have ruined what we were going for.
Yeah. See, in Brighton we found loads of random like locations with really cool grungy backdrops, so we
Like
thought that this
street
was really...
galleries and stuff.
Yeah, we thought it was good that we could have like spontaneous ideas, which
Yeah.
made it more natural and unique.
And meant that we got more footage than we initially wrote down on the
Yeah.
storyboard, so that we had
Or like
stuff in case we
fillers to,
didn't
like-
fit.
So we obviously worked well in the team.
Because
that
we
was
all
really good.
like knew what we were doing.
Yeah, and we've obviously worked before, so we knew who had what strengths, so
Yeah.
we could employ this in our production.
Went on to filming, we made sure that we had the storyboard printed out so that we could review it and then match the location to the storyboard and like cross it off when we'd done each shot, so we knew where we were.
And it's much easier having like a physical copy of the storyboard because in like some places you wouldn't have internet, so you wouldn't be able to go online and look in our blog and get
Yeah,
it.
like
So
much
it's
quicker.
much easier having a physical copy.
Yeah.
And we take loads of shots, but we'd vary each factor. So say if we're doing lip syncing, we would say if I've got a bag on my shoulder, then we take the bag off, or I'd take off my jumper or something like that, just so we've got a bit of diversity.
And we had like lots of options that we could choose for when it came to the editing process.
Yeah.
So like an obvious problem was that a lot of our filming was taking place when it was dark, so it was hard to get high quality shots with like the professionalism that we wanted. But I think we made it work with all the settings. that we
Yeah, and
went
I
on.
think through colour grading and like other editing processes, we can make it look a bit better and like more natural.
Yeah. And another problem we had was using friends, because they weren't always available when we were available, and they also weren't always comfortable in front of the camera. So I think if we were to do this again, we'd probably use actors and plan it before, so we knew they were comfortable in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So for the lighting thing, we'd probably use a high quality camera if we had access to that.
Yeah. But and like with the Friends thing, I think we still like conveyed a friendly atmosphere through the use of a dog and like the interactions with the camera.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately over the half term we weren't able to film everything that we wanted, so we've got more shoots planned, and for these we're going to like take all the things that we've said today into account so we can improve on what we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our review.
Just say that. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.